Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ramir. I want to talk about. Dumbing, the process of stupidity. I'm talking about complete error. Now, for at least a century, decades of merging into the 20th, 21st century, Americans were considered to be dumb. One of the reasons, if I have explained this to you before, that language has a syntax to it that has a lexical, meaning that there's a prefix, a root word, the root of the word, and a suffix that expresses what the word is about. And that creates a lexical, and that has a pursuit motor task with an action in it, and that has an etymology, a history that the word derived from. So if you ever hear something, like you hear the droplet effect of the cars going by on the West Side Highway right here on the Henry Hudson, you can hear you might hear things like as if there were people yelling or screaming or heckling. That is because what you think has words that has histories that roll out. But the dumbing part is that America preventing to be colonized were a threat as a superpower nation. And so what happened throughout those decades, throughout the century, were to prevent Americans from having full authority over that type of issue. So one of the ways to prevent this issue from happening was to enact in the educational systems teaching smart things, but in a way where it was good, but in a way that will work against them. So the words weren't completely expressed clearly. So if you're having a conversation, you're saying something, you know what you're talking about, but you don't know what you mean because you don't fully understand the words that are being used. So while they're occurring, they're happening in different ways. You're unaware that they're happening because you have no understanding of the words you're using. Now, another way to make people dumb is to completely give an order to something that would never happen. So if I say that you want to accomplish something, but in order to do it, this has to happen. And if that something doesn't exist, or if you don't understand the words to use, then it would never have its compliance to conclude itself and find resolution. And so these are fashions of ways of dumbing down, especially if the order part. If I'm asking the dirt, or if I bury your name in a tree like some practitioners of some other cults do. These are all non-Western ideologies, but with Western ideologies used to work against the person. So instead of saying, well, if I give order to somebody that doesn't like me to make an approval for me for something that I really need, it's never going to happen because that person doesn't like me. But that's why in courts you have a right to choose the type of judge you want and the lawyers to represent you because of these type of issues. If I ask someone that doesn't speak the language, or if I ask a dog, but if it could be all unconscious. At the same time, it could be the desires you have conditionally shaped at you. And so these are fashions that people are used to, and they apply these autonomies towards one another, and they make each other stupid. So, as stupid as that sounds, I hope you understand the process of stupidity. It's an illicit thing, and we use it against each other. I'm sure that people that don't have their ways in Western societies, they use it in a fashion to fit in by eliminating the others and putting themselves there. And these are, it just removes each other further. We never get to the understanding of why we don't have these things, because no one ever really gets to the point of behaving as a person who is an active person to the society. So don't lose yourself, okay? I hope that was smart instead of, I forgot, speaking to the camera.